They say advertising is a dangerous game. I know it sure as hell killed me. My name is Frank Whiskey, and I was half of a legendary advertising company called Whiskey and Rye. Now my partner's trying to keep the company going, but the ship is sinking, my friends. The ship is sinking. And what's gonna happen to the rats in this final episode of Madvertising? Like I said, I was only one half of that legendary advertising agency, and my partner was Hammond Rye. He's been trying to keep this place together, but he's 87 and it ain't as easy as it used to be. Hammond Rye, played by Michael PERKINS.
Boy.
Listen, if you'd had 3 heart attacks in one show, then you'd be exactly the same way. Now, Hammond brought on a young Turk from another agency to try and save this company, but there hasn't been a lot of saving going on. A lot of lawsuits, a lot of trouble, a little murder. It's Stephen Darrins, played by Curtis FRISLE.
I have a feeling this is gonna be one climactic Wednesday. Yeah! Madvertising!
Every show's got a bad girl, at least if it's any good. And this show's got a very bad girl. Her name's Zandra Kane. She's played by BETH LECKBEE.
You listen to me, Frank Whiskey, wherever you are, burning in hell. It's like I can hear your voice echoing in my ears. I just have one thing to say. I'm not keeping your secret for one day longer. Advertising!
This does not bode well for my charitable children's organization. You know, there's a knucklehead around the office who's doing a lot of knuckleheadery. Then it's Lawrence Lowey Bachman, played by ELIOT HOCHBERG.
Would a rose by any other name smell as sweet? My rose is Zandra Kane. She smells really sweet. Advertising.
You know, there are a lot of crazy markets out there, crazy, weird, foreign markets. And my former partner brought in a guy to help us crack those markets. He's a little cracked himself. It's Atashi. He's played by CLIVE HAWKINS.
I had sex with a hot Australian man. I'm not gay. Advertising?
You know, a lot of times a good girl starts off good and then she goes bad and gets better. And other times it just kind of freaks everybody out. This is Mary Plummer, played by Shannon Morris.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by. Advertising.
Sometimes committing murder will do that to you. You know, there's somebody that may or may not care that she's committed murder. He's in love with her. But can he love a murderer? It's Leland, played by Travis RICHEY.
Oh, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills, but they're actually caffeine pills because the only woman I've ever loved admitted to killing someone, and I've been up all night searching for the body, and I can't find it, and I also lost my clipboard. Advertising!
You know, there used to be glue that held this office together, and that glue's name used to be Louise Tinsel. But then that glue slept with a magician and got proposed to by the boss and started to cover up a murder. It's Louise Tinsel, played by Marcia Bender.
When is Hammond Rye gonna die and marry me? Advertising.
And of course, everybody else in this crazy mixed up show, played by Mike Foos and Mary Van Leeuwen. They don't get to say anything cool. That's it. But we will, if you just give us a chance. So sit back and enjoy another episode, because this ain't advertising. It's Madvertising! It's Wednesday. It's Stephen Darrins' 7th day. Actually, it's his 8th day. 8th day here at Hammond Rise Agency. And the day starts like every other day with a pitch session for a new product.
Let's just all give a round of applause for Hammond surviving another heart attack. And let's get down to business. So today we are going to be looking for a mascot for, as you may have all heard of, Uncle Yaki's Yakisoba restaurant.
Yes!
Yes!
I love him!
I thought you'd like it, Atashi.
Hammond, this is your forte. Mascot. For those of us that are not into ethnic food, what is that?
It's yakisoba. You put the things with the noodles and then it bites back and then you punch it and then you eat it and then you pee.
It's alive?
Of course!
What?
And you urinate in it.
Yes!
I think that's wrong.
Maybe I'm thinking of hot dogs.
I got it! I got the mascot right here.
Should he be standing?
I got the mascot right here. Get pen. You see, what you gotta do is...
It's a small intestine.
It's a noodle! It's Noodle Boy!
Ah, yes!
Noodle Boy!
Noodle Boy.
Is it an orange? A tomato?
How many syllables?
It's your heart!
Vascular system.
The Industrial Revolution!
Leonardo da Vinci.
A bunny!
An apple!
It's a
Thank
big
you.
triangle!
It's an apple!
It's an apple.
It's a big apple, it makes sense! Don't you see?
No.
You put the apple and then you pee in it! And then it makes so much sense because everybody wants to pee in the apple.
Atashi,
Mr. Darrins, can I talk to you for a second, please?
Yeah.
Disregarding the fact that we should not be pitching a product that you have to pee on in order to eat, we have bigger problems we have to consider.
I know. I'm just trying to get through this pitch session, and we'll get back to the murder at hand.
How can you even think about pitching when there's a murderer running around the
Have I given anything good today? No, because I can't think. All I'm thinking about is this murder.
Pitching my nipples.
We just have to find the body. Oh, sorry. We just have to find the body. It's somewhere in the building. Then we'll take down Zandra.
I was looking all night. I can't find it.
Well, it's somewhere. And it's got to start smelling. Smelling like a dead, rotting body.
We need to take care of this because, God, I'll be damned if I let this company go down the tubes.
Yes, that's the spirit, Leland. Now let's just get through this pitch session.
I got it! I'm so sorry I made a mistake! It is a chinky man! A chinky man!
That's the spirit!
Yakisoba chinky man! It makes so much sense, you buck-eye, chinky man!
Oh, for...
It kind of reminds me of my father.
It'll be the hit of 48.
Well, if Hammond says so, then I suppose we're gonna use it.
I will be the mother!
What?
I will be the mother!
Fantastic. Why don't we get on that? I have a feeling today's pitch session will be very important to today's events. Now let's go, people!
What the fuck just happened?
If you've been closely following our story, you know that Mary Plummer accidentally killed Felicia, the director of a fantastic Fierce magazine, and her body has been cut up and put in several small Xerox boxes and hidden throughout the building by Lowey and Zandra. Are you sad you missed last week? Because you should be, because it's awesome. Anyway, at this moment, Zandra, Kane, and Lowey Bachman are wondering what they're going to do about Mary Plummer, who has mysteriously been rehired to the company when they thought they were well rid of her. They think maybe she could be a problem. And they're right.
I think Mary Plummer's gonna be a problem.
Why, Zandra? All I know is that we got some pieces of the dead body still in the building. I thought we were going to take it to the dump. It seems like a bad idea. I buried dead bodies before, as I told you.
You think it's a bad idea for us to carry it around the office?
It makes me feel really uncomfortable.
Awesome. So I think Mary Plummer's gonna be a problem.
But I don't understand. You told me very little about what happened, so I don't know why she should be a problem, except that she was fired and now she's back in a job.
She's weak.
Except for that one time when she was kind of like, oh, do what I say, and then she stopped all of a sudden.
If you remember, she had been hypnotized by Conrad Montebank, the incredible magician, into betraying everyone.
Why, I think she was hypnotized or something.
You say so, Zandra. You're really smart.
Listen. We got rid of one pain in our ass. Why stop at one? I mean, you can't eat just one, right, Lowey?
Are you saying we're gonna eat this body?
Jesus fucking Christ! You're eating retard sandwiches for breakfast?
No, I had ham on rye.
So I still ate a sandwich for breakfast. That's pretty retarded.
Moving on. I think that the stink from these boxes
Yeah.
is giving me brilliant ideas this morning.
Okay.
So, how are we gonna get rid of the weak link?
Well, I would try poisoning her, but we tried that with Stephen Darrins and you got mad.
What do you think, Felicia? She thinks we should fucking choke her to death.
Okay, if that's what you want. But why are you talking to the boxes of pieces of Felicia from Fierce Magazine? You're scaring me, Zandra.
You're my true friend, Felicia. You're not a stupid, douchey bitch. I like things better when they're dead.
Meanwhile, in Hammond Rye's office, Atashi is posing for the Shinky Man photo, where a man is very uncomfortably sketching him, while Hammond Rye reminisces about the type of crap they did right after World War II when it was still okay to do stuff like this.
$1947. It was a banner year for whiskey and rye. Not only did we have the rice and cornmeal account with Little Watermelon, we also had La Tortilla Extraña. Now we're the La Tortilla Extraña Bandido. What he would do is he would sneak into the kitchen while the mom was making breakfast, and with his pistolas, he would say, I want your tortillas. It was magical. Walt Disney did the designs. When he first designed the little brown boy, he laughed and laughed and laughed. Then he cried a little because Hitler was dead.
Sure. Thank
What do you think so far?
It looks just like me.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Mr. Hammond,
Atashi, yes.
you don't look so good.
I don't feel so good.
I'm kind of worried, because
Have you ever been drinking a milkshake and you're really enjoying the milkshake, but you see the milkshake's almost gone, and you really kind of wish you had a little more milkshake to drink?
holy crap, you're dying on me.
I could use a milkshake right now.
Mr. Hammond, you're scaring me, because you're always like a father to me, and if you're gone, I don't know what to do.
Oh, my boy, do not despair. Did I ever tell you why I hired you for this company?
Like 62 times, yes.
Well, let me tell you for 63. Not only is your father the biggest marketing person in all of Asia, which is a little bit why I hired you.
I appreciate it, even though I look and sound semi-retarded.
But that's not the reason. You see, In 42, after I got back from the war, we had this gardener. His name was Mizu or Wang or something. Any day, one day, I was in the front yard, and I got squirted with the garden hose. And I was an impulsive man back then. And so I called the local civil defense. And I had him shipped to Manzanar because he got my favorite shirt damp. And ever since that day, I felt a little guilty inside. And when I learned he died from cholera, I could never go near the hedges again. So when your resume got on my desk, I said, this boy is going to redeem this old man. And while you're having so far with your nakedness, your constant rapid nakedness, I see in you a glimmer of the gardener whose name I can't remember, who died, but what he could have been. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes!
Be my milkshake, my boy.
Of course I will have sex with you!
No! No!
A lot of stuff gets lost in translation. Meanwhile, in Stephen Darrins' office, Stephen Darrins is trying to tell that hot intern that keeps shadowing him around the agency that it's over and it perhaps never was. When Louise Tinsel comes in due to a memo he'd sent her because he'd been reviewing some security tapes of a particular lounge a couple of days ago, where some particular fluids were particularly put on her by a particular magician.
Anne!
Hi.
No, Anne! Settle down.
But you're just so pretty.
Well, that may be true, but it's over between us, Anne.
No! Don't say that.
I'm the chief
Everything's
executive
so
here.
Good
Can't
between
be
us.
sleeping with the intern.
But
It
why
can't
not?
be, because, Anne.
But you already did sleep with the intern.
Well, that...
You slept with me a lot. A whole lot.
Anne, stop it.
Oh.
You know I just go crazy when you do that.
There's more where that came from.
No! Oh, God. Nothing's holding up your bosom except your shirt now.
Nothing. Someone buy me shirt.
Ah, I wasn't raping her! Oh my God, did you just take your bra off through your shirt?
I just get so excited because you're here and I love you so much.
No.
I just want you to
No.
wear it.
No, Anne! Anne, it's over.
No.
Yes.
No.
Anne, you're fired.
No.
I said it, you're fired.
I'll get you.
Ow! Hey, ow!
Excuse me. You're done. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
She's ruthless with that brassiere.
I know that now.
There are red marks all over your face.
She was slapping me with a bra. Louise, listen. You've got to get down to brass tacks.
Yeah?
Did you sleep with Conrad Montebank?
Louise, you don't deserve it! Conrad and I were discussing his campaign. And fucking!
What? Whoa!
Oh, not again! Stop!
Louise, get a hold of yourself! I'm sorry. That was wrong with me. Louise, I'm under a lot of stress right now.
Sir, you hit me. I'm pretty sure that's against the rules.
You know what? You get a raise. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Can I still maybe sue you for striking
No,
me?
God, please, just don't sue me. Listen, Louise. You and Conrad, I'm willing to put that behind us. There's a different reason I called you here.
Yes?
Louise, I was reviewing your records. I found out that you have an insane sense of smell.
No one has ever utilized my sense of smell.
Exactly!
I am like a bloodhound, sir.
Yes, you are, Louise.
Oh, I can't believe it. Do you want me to sniff out some good advertising?
Close. I want you to sniff out a dead body.
That's crazy talk.
Crazy talk? As crazy as somebody remembering something tiny somebody mentioned once in episode 2 and then using it in the final scene? That kind of crazy talk? Well, if that's crazy talk, imagine what you're gonna think of this next scene where Lowey Bachman has come to kill Mary Plummer. He's having a hard time bringing himself to do it. And then Leland Clump comes in. Will he put a stop to it? Will Mary Plummer, naive girl that she is, even catch on to what's happening? Let's find out.
Hello? Yes, I need to speak, please, with the... No, I don't want to leave him. I'll call you back.
Hi, man.
Were you giving me a back rub or something?
Yeah, I was giving you a back rub. Zandra told me to. I mean, I wanted to myself give you a back rub.
I need to tell you something.
Okay.
I've been trying to be strong about this whole murder thing. But I'm afraid I'm about to crack. And I'm going to say something. I'm just going to say something out loud about it. And I'm not going to be able to keep it quiet.
What are you going to say?
I'm going to say something about how you helped Zandra hide the body and that I actually did it, but Zandra sort of said that I should do it, and then it's going to be
You two!
Hey there, Leland.
Mary and Lowey, the people I love and hate the most in the world!
Wow, you seem like you're manning up a little bit there, Leland.
What is the matter, Leland?
What is the matter?
What is the matter?
You are a murderer!
Yes?
Did you know about? You did know about this. I saw you carrying the body.
You did?
I saw you and Zandra carrying the body right down the hallway, and I don't know what you did with it, but I'll find it. I've already spent all night looking for it.
Leland!
Yes, you haven't found it yet.
Leland!
What?
You can't do that!
Do what?
If you love me, you're not going to go looking for the body and
Why
expose
would I look
everything!
for a body? I gotta protect this. Don't you even
She
come
was
near
the
me.
one who killed she just told me, and it's the first.
He
You
knows that I
killed.
did it! He knows that I killed her!
You
I'm the
know
one
that
who killed
she
her.
killed
I
her?
just said she
I
told
just
me, but
found out.
and nobody listens to me.
Well, why would we?
I told you I can't keep anything quiet! Let's just tell the whole world! Let's do it right now!
Wait, Mary! Wait! Put down the phone, Mary!
Go right there, Mary!
Mary, she's got a gun! Mary, she's got a gun pointed right at the back of your head! And now she's pointing it over she's pointing it back at your head, Mary!
She's kind of a little bit weird today, there, Leland.
Never mind.
Don't you hurt her!
Oh, really? What are you gonna do, Leland?
He might
Throw
punch
some
you.
liquid paper at me? Have a seat. Shut your big, humongous mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2.
No, Mary, please don't!
You couldn't do one simple thing, Lowey? She's got the neck of a chicken. All you have to do is snap it.
You were about to...
Yeah, I was supposed to, and I almost was gonna, but then I.
What? But then you pussed out, which is why I could never, ever love you.
What?
Please. Me throwing up after us having sex was not the stomach flu.
I thought you liked Roman showers.
Thank you. And I don't love you.
Is that part of Felicia's body?
She's amazing! She's amazing! Oh, why, Zandra, why?
Meanwhile, Stephen Darrins and Louise Tinsel are trying to sniff out a body. They're getting very, very near to a particular Xerox box that Atashi happens to be perched on top of.
Something's near. I can smell it. It smells bad.
Like a dead body bad?
It smells like left arm bad.
Left arm bad?
Like torso bad. There's something here. There's something here.
There's something in there too, Atashi. What are in those Xerox boxes?
Xerox papers?
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
My nose is never wrong. And if it's what I think it is,
No, there's nothing in these boxes.
this one is a head.
Ah!
And this one is a left arm and part of a torso.
A hand just fell out of one of the boxes. Atashi!
I was putting my snacks in there!
Dead body! Dead body!
Oh my God! What is this?
Oh,
what
God!
Are we gonna do?
There's the head.
I didn't do it!
Do you see who that is?
Oh yes, it's Felicia.
It's
Felicia!
They cut her up and put her in Xerox boxes.
Okay!
Who did this?
Zandra and Lowey and Mary. And now the boxes are right here. If we get caught, we're gonna get blamed for this. Dear God.
That doesn't make any sense. We're not a part of this. We're not gonna get blamed.
We have 3 boxes with cut up body parts in them. How could we not be blamed?
I just smell them. I didn't touch them.
We're the ones around them.
We can eat
If
them.
anyone walks in at this moment and catches us,
We can eat
we
them.
will be in serious trouble.
We can eat them.
What the hell is this, a coffee match?
Meanwhile, back in the conference room, poor Mary Plummer, Leland Clump, and Lowey Bachman lay on the floor, shot where Zandra Kane left them. They're all still alive, but now they're bonded by bullets.
Mary, are you okay?
This was my grandmother's suit.
Oh, how can you think about something so trivial as a suit when you shot?
Trivial.
Oh, she got me in the leg.
Good. You deserve it.
Oh, shut up!
Yeah, be done with it already, Leland, alright? We got bigger fish to fry. Zandra's gone insane. She's shooting everybody in the place. She was talking to Felicia's dead body like Felicia could hear her.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, you were gonna kill me, but now I forgive you because we've all been shot together.
What? But I couldn't really follow through for some reason. I think it's because Zandra seems so insane I couldn't follow. I don't love her anymore.
Oh, in just this moment you realize that?
Yeah.
That's so sweet. Leland,
What?
I just realized that I don't think I love you anymore either. I don't think I love anyone. I don't think I want to have children.
That's a tough break there, Leland.
But what we do need to do is stop Zandra Kane.
Yeah.
Let's go. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do something.
Come on, Leland. Don't just stand there. Let's get her while she still has a gun, I guess.
Did anybody else notice when Milk Toasty Leland Clump suddenly went all crazy-eyed and determined? Yeah, good. Yeah, me too. I know. What, huh? Gonna see what's gonna happen there. Meanwhile, Zandra Kane, exhilarated by just shooting 3 people, is sitting in Hammond Rye's office pulling up records on the computer. Records, incriminating financial records. Hammond Rye's gonna catch her. Luckily, he was distracted by a puppet from the Xerox room. Didn't notice what happened that convinced him. Anyway, let's hear this scene.
Is that so? Oh,
We can have a coffee clutch without my favorite mug. Zandra!
hello, sir.
Zandra, what are you doing turning on my Commodore VIC-20?
After I got through all those ones and zeros, it led to some really funny numbers, sir.
What are you talking about?
I found out another one of your secrets, sir. Golly, they're starting to, add up. I mean, first, there was that time that I was under the desk with Frank Whiskey, working on my promotion, and you came in, angry because he had slept with your wife. And what did you do then, sir?
Yeah, it's true!
You killed him!
It's true, I did kill him!
And all this time I've been keeping your dirty little secret in my dirty little mouth. And what I get for it? Nothing. You said you were gonna promote me and you didn't. You dirty old douche. You're nothing but a liar.
I fought tooth and nail for my company. And I was gonna be damned before I put it in the hands of a hussy-dressed booby harlot like you.
Is that what it's about? My breasts?
Yeah, your luscious breasts that you would never let me touch, no. Half the office, yeah! Frank Whiskey, yeah, Frank
Yeah.
Whiskey, who took and fornicated everything I ever loved. Why would Frank Whiskey get everything? Why not a little something for Hammond Rye? What?
I remember that speech, sir. You gave it to him before you put a bullet in between his eyes.
But I did it for the greater good.
Oh, I say you do things for the greater good. And then poor, innocent me gets to be the victim. And everyone thinks that I'm evil. But I'm not, sir. And I'm not crazy. I want to be very clear about something. I'm not crazy. I just know too much information now. I'm the victim of circumstance, sir.
That's right. Too much information.
Don't you dare!
What have I got to lose? I drank my milkshake! I drank it up!
You know, scientists say that after a man gets shot, he can continue to strangle for 34 seconds after death. Will it be long enough? We'll find out. As meanwhile, in the main conference room, everybody else in the company comes together at the same time. Corpse box carrying group people who've been shot. There's a huge confrontation. And then Mr. Yankee walks in. And if there's one thing this company's about, it's about making the pitch.
I said wake up! Nobody ever listens to me!
You're bleeding, man.
I know I'm bleeding out the shot of the gun!
I mean, out of your mouth.
What do you care? You've never given one goddamn look of concern about me ever!
That is not true. I had that one long talk with you and you didn't even appreciate it. Why do you think I beat the crap out of you?
Oh, who cares about
No.
any of this?
Excuse
My
me.
grandmother's suit is soaked up every bit of blood.
Keep pressure on it, then.
You know, I gave up a career in magic for you. For you!
What?
Conrad offered me a chance to be his assistant, and I said no because I wanted to spend my life with you.
That was stupid.
Why would you do something so ridiculous?
us, Leland. I'm Leland.
Lowey.
Talking to yourself
I
again.
know magic.
You do?
Would you like me to show you some?
Okay. Kind of a weird time.
All right, and we.
I was scared for Crap, where'd that come from? Wow.
Hey guys. Oh, there's files.
We were gonna file these.
Oh!
You were gonna file those
Absolutely.
boxes?
What was that?
What? Nothing?
Do you guys realize the hospital is right next door?
Well, I guess we'll just be on our way now.
Is this a brain?
It looks like I've seen a brain before. That looks like a brain.
It's not a real brain, it's a candy brain. Eat it. Listen.
Candy.
Try it. There's something.
It tastes like biscuits.
Or yakisoba.
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 It was Mr. Yaki, the owner of Uncle Yaki's Yakisoba restaurant.
Okay.
Hello there.
What are you doing?
Sit down.
What are you doing?
Mr. Yaki, he came up with new product.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's brain-looking cookies.
It's in the boxes.
There's a perfectly good explanation for all my goddamn body parts. That, Mr. Yaki,
Yes?
is your new campaign.
Box, we call it.
Really?
Box full of body parts.
Of surprising body parts.
Surprising body
Deliciousness.
Yeah, delicious body parts.
Oh, why am I still leaking?
Tastes like joy.
God.
Tastes like joy.
Yes.
Tastes like joy.
And I'm so happy.
See?
Happy joy. It tastes like happy joy in a box.
Tastes like happy joy.
Joy.
In a box.
And
In a box.
our research shows, and you can back me up on this one,
Yes,
Mary, that body parts are
Yes.
very popular
And
amongst
surprise.
the 18 to 24 demographic.
Extremely popular.
I had no idea.
Absolutely, yeah, especially if we're going to branch out, because you can't just have rice and all that other different Asian stuff. You gotta have the body parts, and he's so excited right now.
Did you say there was a hospital next door there?
Oh, he's just excited.
Were you okay?
You like it, right, Mr.
It looks delicious.
Absolutely.
We're going to get these parts from hospitals, and we're going to coat them with your
Somebody
special
passed
sauce.
out. Somebody passed out. Don't you think we should get help?
Hi, everybody.
Hello, Zandra. Hey,
is our
everybody, look, it's
client.
Zandra. Hey, Zandra, look, it's the client.
How are you?
Hello, sir.
This is fantastic.
Isn't it?
I love the idea.
Have a seat, sir.
Oh, all right.
We all come together as a team. There's nothing we can't do, right, people?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, what a fantastic company.
Yeah.
We're all in it together, sir.
That's the ad world for you.
I told you, it ain't just advertising, it's Madvertising. Let's see what happened to each of our conspirators a year later. One by one, they'll tell you what happened to them. One by one. First, of course, is Louise Tinsel. I wonder what happened to her. Did she inherit the company? Did her dreams come true? Did the voices ever stop?
After my love died, I did inherit the company, but I really wanted to search out my special dream, and that is to find Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. My daddy always said that if I was a good girl, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang would come and carry me away. So I waited, and I waited, and I waited, but it never came. So I named my cats Caractacus Potts and Truly Scrumptious.
What do you think happened to Leland Clump? Did he man up, become the man he wanted to be, or did he continue to wear suspenders?
After recovering from my gunshot wound, I quit Hammond Rye and whiskey and got LASIK. And started my own office supply company, which is now the largest on the East Coast. I made it.
What about Mary Plummer, a nice Mormon girl that came to the big city to find love, only to find murder?
That's right. I left goodness behind. I took over Fierce magazine from Felicia, who I killed. We'll just keep that between us, okay? I also married Conrad the magician, because every girl needs a magician to make their love slave. Cheers.
She was a Mormon. And what about Atashi? Was his American adventure all he had hoped it would be?
I'm a stripper! Yay!
It was. And Lawrence Lowey Bachman. What about Lowey Bachman? The woman he loved shot him. What happened to him?
Well, I guess there's gotta be a scapegoat, right? That was me. I'm serving 15 to life for conspiracy to murder, hiding a body, and some other stuff that my lawyer said, but I didn't understand most of it. So I'm using the time to study to become a lawyer. So it's not all bad, really.
Come on back to the showers, fish!
And what about Stephen Darrins, whose job it was to save the company?
Whoa. Did I fuck that up? No, after 8 days of working in the ad world, I gave it up. Ad-ing wasn't for me. No. I found my real passion was being a police officer. That's right. I joined the Little Valley PD, and let me tell you, some crazy shit went down. And you can see it too, next Thursday at 11 p.m.
And what about Zandra Kane? Beautiful, mad Zandra Kane. What became of her?
I think that we've all learned some important lessons here. If you're a bad person, an office whore, someone who breaks into other people's computers and carries around dead bodies and talks to them, it will get you nothing but success. I run Whiskey and Rye now, so suck it, bitches!
And what about poor Hammond Rye, who's right here with me in the afterlife? What do you think he's learned?
So not much happens on Earth, but heaven, it's a magical place. Not only all your like racially insensitive sins forgiven. When you get there, you go through a tunnel and there's a very bright light. And when you get to the end of it, all the hair you've ever lost in your life is waiting there for you. It's the best place that an old man's ever seen. Madvertising!
Thank you for riding this crazy Madvertising ride. We're grateful you bought what we were selling. Because it's not just advertising, it's Madvertising! Madvertising!